Hey guys, this is Kathy
And Brian.
with Main Street Moments and Beyond, and we have some very sad news. I know you're disappointed, Brian, because
Yes.
every year you and Emily go to the Halloween Horror Nights. It's kind of become a family tradition with you and Emily,
Uh-huh.
and you don't have a lot of daddy-daughter days anymore since Emily's in 21. But this is your annual thing you guys do together,
Well,
and it got canceled for this year.
just yesterday I was talking to you about making a hotel reservation for
That's
the
right.
first weekend of Halloween Horror Nights,
Yeah.
and then they canceled it. And, the talk about Halloween Horror Nights, they haven't really said in the article exactly why they've closed it. But I think the reason they've closed it is it's not so much social
They're
distancing.
kind of alluding that it's for the health and safety.
Yeah, but that's not. I don't think that's the main reason. That's a reason, but because of the park capacities are so low now,
Mm-hmm.
they cannot have enough people inside the park, probably even to break even on the houses, because those
Yeah.
houses are so cool. I mean,
Oh,
they're
there's
like,
so much money, and they have to hire the actors. It is a fully immersive. It's much more immersive than the Mickey's Merry Christmas. I mean Halloween party, which is awesome.
yeah. Now this is our 2018
Yeah,
Halloween Horror
we're going to
Nights.
show you some footage from our 2018
Yeah,
Halloween. Well, you and Emily when you went, but the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal is so much more immersive than Mickey's Halloween. I like Mickey's Halloween a little bit better. But this is some of the footage from a couple years
I
ago,
think 2018.
yeah, 2018. And you could see how immersive this is. Sorry, our videos I think have improved so much. It's very shaky. We had a different camera. My editing is not so great. But look at this. You have all these actors. You've been a couple times, and you have the houses, and it seems so much more involved than what they have
Well,
at Disney.
the houses are like movie sets. It's like you're in the movie.
Yeah, it is.
And they're very expensive. And a lot of them, there's licensing involved. So
Right.
they're so expensive. And you can see here how many people are there. We're not going to see crowds like this in theme parks maybe for years.
I mean, you've got actors. How many actors would you say a night? I would say at least 100, maybe more, hundreds. I would say between the houses and the people walking around, you have hundreds of actors that they've hired.
Yeah, the scare zones.
In the scare zones and in the houses. Plus, they bring out all these sets.
They got to
all
pay
the
for the
lighting.
houses.
It's a big expense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's really fun, and for you guys, I would like to go, but maybe I'll get the nerve up. I just don't like gory things. And I know it's all pretend, but I have seen videos of some of the houses that they do. Look at this guy. And I really want to see the Ghostbusters house. And you said that was amazing when they had
I
that
would say
last
my
year.
favorite houses, actually one of them was in 2018, and at this one, my favorite house was Poltergeist. And then last year, Ghostbusters was incredible.
How was the classic monster? Because I love those old monster movies. How was that?
That was real. They're all awesome. I mean, they're all awesome.
We were talking about this in the car yesterday, talking about what are they going to have this year, and then this came out. This news.
Yeah. Everyone's going to miss Halloween Horror Nights. I look forward to Halloween Horror Nights more than any other event, more than the food and wine, Mickey's Christmas.
Really?
Halloween Horror Nights is my favorite. I'm not a big fan of Universal because I don't ride roller coasters. So there's not typically a lot for me to do at Universal, but this is like one thing every year. And, they make a lot of money, not just off the ticket prices. They have the RIP tours,
right,
which are...
You guys were going to do that this year.
Yeah, where you have a guide. You don't have to wait in line to get in each house.
Yeah.
And then we buy the express pass.
Oh, there's your mom getting harassed.
Which is pretty expensive. There's me with
Prince.
Prince.
Yeah. That was
and
awesome.
There's just no way for them to make money.
No, because they wouldn't be able to bring in the crowds.
So there's no RIP tour. Right. There's no express passes. They don't have enough ticket sales to pay for the houses and the actors and the licensing.
I think that's a big part of it. They can't bring in enough people to justify the expense. Yeah. I'm hoping next year when all this is over, after there's a vaccine, I'm really hoping that the theme parks really do it up and really make up for, what we've been missing. It's not their fault, obviously. They're doing everything they can. Believe me, they're very disappointed more than anybody that they can't do this. I'm sure this is a huge moneymaker for Universal. I've seen some of the POVs of the houses, and they are really amazing. I think my favorite was the Halloween because that's one of my favorite
Yeah.
horror movies. It's not too gory, but it's scary. And the Poltergeist I watched, and you're right, it's like you're in the house. And you said the Poltergeist, they had like the grave,
Yeah.
you kind of underground,
You're
and then
underground,
you walk
yeah.
up into the house.
It was if you haven't been to Halloween Horror Nights, when it comes back, hopefully
this is
next
just
year,
gory.
you've got to go to it.
Yeah, look at this guy that he's doing. She's doing
And
an operation.
you
Oh
know,
my gosh!
when all this is going on, the rides are open, the attractions are open. You can still go
Yeah.
on, Men in Black. You can still go on everything. Every Mummy, everything is open. All the attractions while
Oh my
this is going
gosh.
on.
Who dreams up this stuff? This guy's being cooked.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm disappointed for you guys. A lot of people really
Yeah,
look
me
forward
too.
to this. Remember, this year they had a lot of Chucky.
Yeah.
And that's a good movie, the original Chucky. I
In
didn't
fact,
see the other ones.
it's so good. Last year when we went to Halloween Horror Nights, it was so much fun, so immersive.
Yeah.
I didn't vlog it. I was just
I was going to say, we don't have a vlog from 2019.
Yeah, I was so overwhelmed by everything that was going on.
Yeah, and you were talking the other day how you're like, I'm going to vlog this year. We're going to have a lot of fun. And, as you vlog, you learn tricks and you get better and better. Your editing gets better. Your footage gets better. This camera, I don't know what camera you're using, but it is really shaky. Now our camera doesn't have this problem. You just
This when
use
we
your
first
phone.
started our vlog.
Yeah, we were first starting. This is actually literally like 6 weeks into our vlogging. We started in August of 2018, and this is like beginning of October.
I had a Canon.
Still, it was fun.
That weighed, it felt like 50 pounds. But I had a good time.
We had a good time. And so, it's
I'll be there next year.
It's a little disappointing for everybody. And we just wanted to talk about that real quick. We haven't done one of these vlogs in a week or so. So we've just been really busy. But tell us what you guys think. So many things in these theme parks are being taken away. We don't have the Disney Halloween party anymore, which is so amazing. Remember last year they had the party pass where you paid $300 and you got to go to every one except for Halloween night. So no Halloween parties at all. Believe me, the theme parks are more upset than anybody.
Well, what's going to come next?
So much money.
I'm sure it will be soon. Disney's going to announce theirs is not happening.
No, they already did.
They already did?
Yes, that's
I
not
missed
happening.
that one. Oh, my goodness.
So they announced that like a month ago.
Oh.
That they're not doing. That was supposed to start next month. Remember, they're starting it earlier and earlier. Soon it's going to start like in June. They keep pushing it back.
Well, Halloween's probably canceled. No one wants to get candy from people.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I think unless there's a vaccine, I think Halloween will be. I think people will not be. We give out candy every year, and unless there's something happening like with ending all this, I am not going to be doing that this year. And I think you're right. I think that's probably going to end. It's really been a crappy year for everybody, and all these things are canceled, and it's just no fun. Hopefully next year will be a lot better, make up for it. Anyway, guys, what do you think is going to be canceled next? I hate to ask that question, but the theme parks are falling victim to kind of a cancel culture here. What do you guys think is going to happen next? I mean, this is pretty big. Do you think the Christmas party is going to get canceled for Disney and for Universal? Remember, at Universal, they do the whole Macy's parade and everything. Yeah. It's a big to-do. What do you guys think is going to get canceled next? Thanks for watching, and please leave us your comments, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the parks.